Hey, just imagine this. You have a regular portrait photo, and within seconds, you can turn it into a scene of you chilling on a spaceship, hanging out with celebrities, or even landing on the cover of Time magazine. Sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly what you can do with a free AI tool from Google, cutely named Nano Banana. If you like AI tools that save time, boost your productivity, and even help you make extra income online, then make sure to hit subscribe right now. And watch this video until the very end, because there's a tiny trick at the end that could completely change the way you use AI for image editing. I started by uploading a simple photo of myself and asked the AI to turn it into a lively evening street scene. Just a few seconds later, the result came back with glowing lights and a super chill vibe. Then I wanted something fun for Instagram, so I asked to be placed on a spaceship. And then I thought, why not add a few celebrities for fun? So in came Mark Zuckerberg, Ronaldo, Taylor Swift, Lisa. The photo looked surprisingly natural and super funny. But it's not just for fun. I tried applying it for work. I uploaded my brand's logo and wrote a short description. Create a sleek, modern energy drink called Galaxy Power, designed for the AI era. The result was a product mock-up that looked just like the real thing, very professional. That's when it hit me. Using this method, I could generate a whole line of product images for my brand without ever hiring a studio or photographer. Super convenient. If you didn't know, Nano Banana is actually the internal codename for Google Gemini 2.5 Image, an incredibly powerful AI photo editing tool. The cool part is, you can use it completely for free. The best part is that it understands natural language really well. You don't need to write super professional prompts, just describe naturally and it will generate amazing results. I tried creating a Time magazine cover featuring myself. I just typed, "Create Time cover. I'm the person of the year, wearing a suit, studio-style photo." The result came out beautifully, perfectly composed, with the Time logo behind me as if it were real. Next, I tried, "Create a more professional portrait." Then, "Give me long hair." And I even added tattoos, one on my forehead saying love, and one on my cheek saying AI. Everything came out looking natural, like real studio photography. Then I wanted to test something harder, making a movie poster. I typed, "Create a parody movie poster titled The Good, the Bad, and the AI, action style but with tech elements." The trick here is, reload your original photo and run the prompt from scratch. Don't use an already edited one. This time, the result looked exactly like me. The poster was super cool, and it even included a funny slogan. I noticed in the AI community, people try uploading multiple images as reference material, up to 10 to 13 images, to generate one final picture. The way they do it is by making a collage, labeling each part, like jacket, tattoo, background, etc. Then the AI understands and reconstructs everything into a single coherent image. This shows the tool can combine many elements into one picture while still keeping high accuracy. Then I switched to using Google AI Studio. I uploaded a landscape photo but intentionally distorted the colors to test it. Then I typed, "Fix the colors of this photo." The result looked better than the original version I had manually edited. I tried next with a photo of a van. Added myself leaning against the car, snow on the ground, wearing a sweater, and text Aurora on top. It all worked. However, the output images usually come in low resolution, so I recommend using an upscale tool to sharpen the final result. I continued testing the AI's contextual understanding. I uploaded a photo of a moose in the forest and asked it to change the season to autumn, red, orange, and yellow leaves. Then I added, "Remove the velvet from the antlers since it's rut season." And the AI understood, making the antlers look appropriate for the season. It felt like the AI really understood natural context, not just color changes. Another super useful thing, removing unwanted people or objects from photos. I tested it with a crowded tourist photo. I asked to remove the entire crowd, and the result looked much cleaner and more natural. Then I tried colorizing historical photos, like the Hindenburg airship or classic photos of Tesla. The AI added color tones very fittingly, keeping the vintage feel while giving it more life. I also tested restoring old or blurry photos. It worked okay if the photo was only slightly blurry, but if it was too damaged, the AI tended to imagine different faces altogether, so it's best for minor fixes only. Then I discovered a great free resource I want to share with you. It's a document called Google Gemini at Work, provided by HubSpot. Inside, you'll find everything you need to maximize Gemini for work. Quick research, content writing, marketing plans, and even building interactive dashboards. My favorite part is something called the Gemini Marketing Stack. It combines 5 tools like Deep Research, Notebook LM, Gemini 2.5 Pro, etc., with detailed instructions on how to use them together for a complete marketing campaign without hiring an agency. It even includes a full 4-week rollout plan. I've linked it in the description. Now let's get back to another challenge: creating a thumbnail in the style of Mr. Beast or a tech reviewer. I typed a prompt for a Mr. Beast style thumbnail. My face on one side, mouth wide open, hands on my cheeks looking shocked. And on the other side, a computer with a banana on the screen and the words Nano Banana. The result was okay, but the style looked outdated, more like a 2018 thumbnail. Then I tried a tech reviewer style, but honestly, it didn't look good either. The AI understood the prompt, but the output just wasn't attractive. So I tried something else. I attempted to recreate one of my old thumbnails by describing its components in detail. But I hit a common problem. The AI didn't follow aspect ratio instructions. Even though I requested 16:9, it kept returning square images or sticking to the original upload ratio. I tried multiple ways of phrasing it. Still wrong. Then I found a workaround. Open the logo image, stretch the sides to make it 16:9 before uploading. Doing that produced more accurate results, but sometimes the AI forgot text or added banners I didn't ask for. I asked it to move text to the top right corner, remove the pink bar at the bottom. But no matter how I rephrased, it didn't listen. Simple edits like removing color from a corner sometimes didn't work. So if you're a professional thumbnail creator and need frequent small adjustments, the best approach is using AI for quick layout drafts, then finalizing in Photoshop. Then I moved on to a super practical application: product mockups, like I mentioned earlier with the Future Fuel energy drink can. Let me show you how I created the entire ad images for it. I typed a very simple description: create a modern energy drink can with brand logo, slogan, energy for the AI era. And within seconds, it produced a can image that looked real. Great lighting, shiny reflections, vibrant colors. Even better, when I asked it to change the slogan, it updated perfectly. It felt like working with a real designer. I continued testing by replacing cans in existing photos. For example, a picture of a girl in a bar holding a can of some random drink. I asked to replace it with my Future Fuel can. The first time, it only replaced one. I asked it to replace all, but it deleted the extra can. I tried again. This time, it added the can in her hand, but cropped the photo into a square. I requested 16:9 again. Still didn't work. In the end, I went back to Photoshop and pasted my can in manually. Faster and more precise. From there, I started generating more product photos by combining methods. Sometimes I wrote long detailed prompts, sometimes just a few lines. Some turned out great instantly. Others were off in color or composition. So I used Midjourney for backgrounds, since Midjourney's aesthetics are unbeatable, and inserted my product can into them. But Midjourney outputs images in different ratios. So to avoid issues, I prepared my can image in 3 versions: horizontal, vertical, and square, so I could match the background. When I combined them like that, Mid-Journey backgrounds with Gemini product images, almost all results were successful right away. Lighting effects, composition, perspective, all matched well. For anyone in marketing, ads, or e-commerce, this is an incredibly efficient way to create product visuals without studios, models, or heavy editing. After the serious parts, I decided to test some fun stuff just for entertainment. I typed, "Turn me into a South Park character." The result looked exactly like South Park. Short body, expressionless face, simple signature colors, perfect vibe. Then I tried Minecraft version. It came out blocky, pixel style, like I was about to go Mindstone. I also tried turn me into a rubber hose cartoon character. That old school animation style with bendy arms and legs, like early Mickey Mouse. The result was super cute. Then I tried GTA 5 style. Me walking down the street, even though I don't play the game much, I had to admit, it looked spot on. There was even an action figure version, like a toy in a plastic box, labeled Grizzly Guy for ages 8 and up, somehow creepy but accurate. There was one super fun prompt. Turn my dog into a human. And yep, it worked. My dog that day wore a blue vest, and the human character AI created also wore the same vest. Looked both cool and hilarious. This could be a great way to create avatar characters if you want to make funny or cartoon-style content. Then I thought, what if I turn a real photo into a coloring page? So I tried. Convert this photo into a black and white coloring book style. It did really well. Kept the main details, clean outlines. Totally printable for kids or for creative books. Then I tried adding my face to the Drake meme. The first attempt failed, but the second worked. The only issue was the blending of my face wasn't perfect, but overall, it was good. The craziest part was when I dug up some old doodles I made back in high school. Random sketches that didn't make sense. I uploaded them and wrote, "Recreate this drawing as a realistic version," and wow, the results blew my mind. Some turned out stunning, like sci-fi characters. Some were weird, but still creative. One doodle showed a strange two-headed creature. AI rebuilt it into something epic, like a Netflix movie poster. After playing with my high school sketches, I got curious. Can this tool handle hand-drawn maps? So I uploaded a fantasy map like from Dungeons & Dragons, with contour lines, castles, villages, etc. I asked, recreate this as a 3D tabletop model map with terrain and detailed objects. And you know what? The AI understood the whole map and built a miniature world that looked real and deep. Then I thought further. If I pick one building from this map, can it make a model? So I gave a simple prompt. Turn this building into an isometric style model. Simple. And it worked exactly. From a rough sketch, AI rebuilt a 3D pixel art style building. Super detailed. You could even take that image into 3D tools like Trippo or Hunuan to generate real models. What impressed me most? All you need is a rough sketch with notes, and AI builds the rest. A friend named Jared Liu did this amazingly. He uploaded a photo with 4 to 5 people standing, labeled who each person was, what they were doing, even a tree in the back, and asked the AI to finish the missing parts of their bodies. The results looked logical, each character complete, posing naturally, and the lighting matched. Then Jared even turned that photo into a short animation, like a film clip. What I realized is, if you have the ideas and label correctly, AI can complete an image from just a few hints. It feels like you're the director, and AI is the post-production crew. Next was one of my favorite parts. Interior and architectural design. You can upload real photos, CAD drawings, or layouts, and ask the AI to create realistic renderings. Someone uploaded a hand-drawn sketch of a house, labeling each room like living room, glass doors, bedroom, double bed, yard, outdoor dining table, then typed, recreate this as a realistic render, and the AI produced a detailed design, looking like it came from professional software. If you upload CAD files, technical design drawings, you can just ask, render this with matte aluminum material, Black Studio style. The AI understood it was technical and made it look like a real product photo. With the same file, I tried white background, even lighting, and it returned a perfect studio-style product shot. Then for interior design, you want to test wallpapers, paint colors, lighting layouts? I tried with ChatGPT before, but the results often distorted objects, ruined perspective, or messed up colors. But with Gemini/Nano Banana, it's different. When I asked to change just the wallpaper, it left everything else intact. Furniture, frames, lighting, and only updated the walls. Super useful for architects, interior designers, real estate, or even decor sellers. One feature that blew me away with Nano Banana is how it can recognize the real world from photos. Someone uploaded a real-life street photo and asked the AI to act as an AR guide, labeling landmarks. The AI understood perfectly. If the photo had a tower or historic building, it identified and labeled it like a tour guide. Some even used Google Maps images, asking, if I stand at this red arrow, what would I see? The AI replied with an estimated point of view rendering. Not always 100% accurate, but a brilliant idea, especially for products in mapping, tourism, or navigation. With just a drawing or screenshot, you can simulate a 3D space experience. One example I loved was from Will Borson. He works in technical design, uploaded a CAD frame of aluminum and asked, show this with silver anodized aluminum, dark studio lighting. The AI knew it was metal and rendered it professionally. Then he tried white background, even lighting, and it looked even better. This proves AI now understands technical context.